Hey everyone, I wanted to do a quick video here on Google Drive organizational tips and tricks for you. So I'm here in my Drive and I'm going to go over just a couple things in this video and try to keep it short. One is the best way for you to stay organized in your Google Drive is to create folders. So I'm going to show you how to create folders, name folders, organize them, and color code them, and reorder them, and how to work with folders. All right, so the first thing you want to do is click on the new button and click folder. And right away you're prompted to give the folder a name. So, think about my file cabinet example from the last video. You want to think about what file folders you want in your drive to organize your files, your life, your schoolwork, your teaching, your student work, whatever it is you have in your drive. And you can literally just start by creating some folders and then moving things into them. So just as some examples, I am going to make a PD. I already have that, PD for teachers. I'll just do some like subject area folders. This is often what I do with students when I'm teaching them how to use it. So I'm just going to do ELA, math, science, and social studies. All right, so there's the 4 new folders that I made. Right now they're in alphabetical order, and I'm viewing my drive in list view. The other view that is available to you is grid view, and that is up here in this corner. And I really recommend having everything in your drive in a folder. So I have this document sitting out here. I'm just going to drag it into my PD. And then this, I don't know what it is, so I'm just going to delete it. I don't need it. I'm just going to use the trash can. I prefer to work in the list view. You have to work in whatever view works for you. Okay. Right now they are listed in alphabetical order, and I can see that because the name next to the name is the sort direction. So if for some reason you wanted to sort them in backwards ABC order, you just click that. If you click on one of these other up here, if you wanted to see, I know I did something recently, but I don't remember what folder I put it in. You could sort by last modified, and this works the same way. Okay, so I am actually going to make another folder and put my subjects in there so you can see how to move. So I'm just going to call it subjects. I'm going to call it curriculum work. And then I am going to drag my ELA, math, science, and social studies folders in here. So one way you can do that is just by dragging and dropping right here on this side. You can also do the same thing over here. So I could drag this into here, and it all works the same way. It doesn't really matter where. Dragging and dropping just work like you see it, right? So that's how you move things into folders, and you would move files into folders the same way. So if you have a bunch of files down here, because nothing's in a folder, you make a folder and you just start dragging things in. Of course, there are more than one way to move things into a folder. You can also open the document that you want. So let's say I had a document here just on my drive. It's loading, so it takes a second. Let me just refresh so you can see it. So if I just have something sitting here, where'd that go? Let's see. Maybe I didn't leave it open long enough. Okay, let me try it again. So if I have just a file, I'll move something I already have. Just going to move this out so you can see what I'm talking about. So if I have something and I have like so many things in my drive that I have to drag, scroll down a lot to see everything, you can also move things by right-clicking, and right-clicking on a Mac is Control-click, and then you get the right-click menu, so you could use the Move To command, and you can move it to whatever folder you want, and then click Move. I'm going to undo that and show you a different way to move. You can also open the file, which is a little more tedious, but you might have to do it if you don't know what it is. And you can use the little folder icon next to the file name right here to do the same function, move. So I thought that would be helpful for you guys to see. There's 3 different ways you can move things. I just moved that into the folder, so I'm going to close it up. All right, next thing I want to show you about your folders and organization is you can color code them. So if you click on the folder and then you use the 3 dots up here, more actions, you get the change color palette. So some people like to do rainbow, some people, I know the kids really like to do rainbow. You can change the color of your folders by just clicking on a new color and then it changes. You can, the 3 dots is a super helpful tool. You can also rename. So if you're starting to organize things and you think you want it one way and you think you want one name, but then you decide, I really want it to be a different name, you just click on the 3 dots and you can rename. So I'm going to show you the next trick in here. If you do want to rename, you can use emojis in your folder names to help you organize or kind of know what things are. So to use the emojis, you just go up to the Edit, Emojis and Symbols, and you get the emojis options, and you can add whatever emojis you want on here. So I'm going to do, this is math, oh look at that, math symbols. No, I'm going to do emoji, and I think the subjects and books and stuff is under objects. I know there's a calculator somewhere. I'm just going to do a pen for right now just to show you. So all I did was I click on it and you can see, oh, didn't go on there. There we go. I had to click in the file name and then click OK, and the emoji went there. So if I want to do the same thing for all my folders, I just do the same thing. I click the 3 dots, I click rename, and then I go up to the edit, emojis and symbols. And I'm going to go back to the objects. I'm going to find, oh, I could have done that for math. Oh well. You could even do all of them with a different book color and do them rainbow. That would be really cute. So that is how you add an emoji. That's how you change a color. Now notice that they might go in a different order once you put an emoji in front of them. So that is one way to get a custom order of your folders if you use emojis. So say you really want the curriculum work to be on top because that's the thing you access the most, you could make it by putting an emoji there. If you have emojis in front of all of yours, I believe then they'll just follow ABC pattern, but I'm not 100% positive on that. All right, the next thing I want to show you, speaking of having things available so you can see them quickly, you can make files and folders starred. So if you always access this folder and you click Add to Starred, then when you go to your drive, instead of looking at all the millions of things you have in here, if you click on Starred, the things that you kind of bookmark as starred will be here. They don't move out of your drive. This is all part of your drive. It's just a way to like conveniently get things so you can access them quickly. So I am actually going to take these little emojis out because I don't want to keep them like that for this rest of this lesson. And I think that's all I wanted to show you guys today in this little brief tutorial about organizing. I'm also going to take the color off, so I'm just going back to the three dots, change color, and then this is the default, this gray. All right, you guys, I hope that helps. I am going to think about some other things I can do to help you learn how to get organized in your Google Drive. And if you have any questions, please always ask. Thanks so much.